ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वदरुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 So Shatrashanach is completed with the last class. What was the exercise we did? I think we did elaborately. Yes. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So you want to,
Yes, sir.
do you have any doubts in that? You want to continue? You have done a lot of abhyasas. So we'll move on to the next one. See, I'm not recapping the topics we have seen. Topics have been dealt with. You can check the playlist. Our Samskrita Vyakaranam playlist there. All the classes are there. And of course, separate topics also. Starting from Sandhi and I'm talking about Vyakarana related. We did infant reader, the entire infant reader, both in Kartari and Karmani, right? Both the
Yes.
Kartari Prayoga and Karmani for the entire infant reader. And reader one also we were doing, I think. Between we took a shift. Reader one, I don't know what was the
Yes.
last lesson. We'll continue maybe later after reader one. The language development also is important. Then coming to Vyakaranam, some terms and definitions, and then Sanji Sutra, and some Subantas also, derivation, declension, Nakaranta, Sakaranta, all those things we saw, right? Chatranta, all
Yes.
many Shabdas, and conjugations, Gatari Priyoga, Karmani Priyoga, and past participle, Nishta Pratyaya, Ittagama, remember, dealt elaborately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tavatu. Don't know whether you recall, you have to, one, you have to see, otherwise it will go away. Every time when we see, it will be new. Now we will move to the next topic. Shatru Shanaj, then elaborate. The next topic will be a subset of Krit. That will be Kritya. So Kritya is used Kritya pratyas. They are used with the dhatus. They are krit pratyas. Kritya are nothing but krit only. Subset of krit. Krit pratyas are added to what? Dhatus only, right? Then only you get a pratipadikam. Chatrashana krit, you get a kridanta pratipadikam, right? Similarly, krita also. Like that, avatu, krit pratyas. Resultant is a pratipadikam. And Nishta Pratyaya, for example, Ta Tavatu, if you take Ta Pratyaya, both are Karmani. Sorry, both are Bhute, past tense. Ta is Karmani. Tavatu is Kartari. Kartari Tavatu Pratyaya Bhavati Dhatoho. Karmani Ta Pratyaya Bhavati Dhatoho. Ramena Karitam, Ramaha Karitavan. Right? That is past tense. But now Kritya is in the sense of ling and lot. I'm just saying, just to start with, you can see. Lot lakara, ling lakara. All this also we have seen Sarvadhatuka lakara for different conjugation. 1, 4, 6, 10 and 5th conjugation also we have seen some conjugations. Lot lakara is the sense of lot and ling both. Agnya, prarthana, etc. Right? A meaning only krityas are also used. The only thing is these are lakara pratyas, whereas krit is kridanta. Krit pratyaya. Resultant will be a pratipadika. Another important difference is that will used in karmani. Used in, it will denote karma, object. Now I'll take some examples from the Shanach, some sentences I will take from there. Now I'm just taking this sentence as an introduction to explain what krityas are. Just taking one. Chatraha. Just this is Shatranta, right? So we can look at this is just a statement. A student writes a lesson. It will be in lot Chatraha Patham Likatu. In ling Liket. All these Abhyasa exercise once upon a time we did. Remember, we did a lot of exercise in that. Chatraha Patham Likatu. Chatraha Patham Liket. You can simply understand that lot and ling are used in sense of agnya, either command or prarthana, request. There are other meanings also is there for lot and ling, exhaustive. Just these two meanings we say agnya, prarthana, rishu, lot, ling, bhavati. The same agnya, prarthana, adi as lot and ling, krityas also. Only thing is it will be they are used in karmani. So karmani prayoga of this Chatrena Pataha
Likhyate. Likhyate.
Likyatam.
Likyatam.
And here
Likyeta.
Likyeta. Likyeta. Right? Likyeta it is. So here, what is the difference between the first sentence and the second sentence? First sentence kartari,
Kartari.
Kartari, second is Karmani.
second sentence karmani. Simple. So in the karmani arte, instead of lakara, you can replace that by equivalent kridantas, noun forms, verbal derivatives. So Chatrena pataha likyatam is equal to likyatam should be written. You can say lekitavyaha or lekaniyaha or lekyaha. So that you can replace. There are many krityas that we will see. Why lekitavyaha? Because karma is
Pratama.
no. Karma is
Abhihita.
abhigita. I want that word.
Abhigita.
That's why karma is abhigita. Karmani prayoga. Karma is abhigita. Abhigitatvat. And pullinga it is for lekitavyaha, lekaniyaha, lekyaha is right. If it is Srilinga, then lekitavya, lekaniya, lekya, like that. Form would be
Lekya.
different. Keeping with the linga. Napumsakalinga, lekitavyam, lekaniyam, lekyam.
Lekya.
So from therefore it denotes karma. So kad dhatu will be kaditavyaha. I'm just writing in pullinga. Or kadaniyaha. Kadaniyaha means that which is should be eaten. That is what ling load, right? Should be eaten in the sense of ling load, but not only that, not only in that sense should be eaten, it is used in the sense of like a ling and load order or direction or atisarga, praptakala, arharte, yogyarte or avashyakarte, in all the senses. This kritya pratyas can be used. So that is what we are going to see. The main rules associated with them. And what are the kritya pratyas? Kritya referring to a set of pratyas. There are 7 pratyas are there in the kritya. Krityaha we can call. Krityaha is a subset of krit under which we have some pratyas. So with this introduction, I have the document in which I have written everything elaborately, simple one. And extra thing will be there. Extra is extra in detail because the document is complete. But not everything needs to be understood in the beginning. You can see. The krityaha. Krit pratyas are added generally in the sense of karta. Kartari krit means krit pratyas denotes the karta. Like we have the pratyaya trich, for example. Trich pratyaya. You have to kridatu. You get karta, karta shabda, right? Kru plus trich, what do you get? We have seen already all this in the Nishta and all when we did took all these examples. Trich is one pratyaya. Trich. The krit pratyaya. So this krit pratyaya when you add to a dhatu, for example, kru dhatu. Kru plus trich. Content of trich is tru. Chakara is ithileta. Tru pratyaya, what pratyaya tru is? Sarvadhatukam or radhadhatukam? Hmm?
Sarvadatukam.
Sarvadhatukam.
Sarvadhatukam. Sarvadhatukam.
Ardhadhatukam.
Sarvadhatukam, Ardhadhatukam. What did you say?
Ardhadhatukam.
Ardhadhatukam. Any doubt in that? Hmm? What is Sarvadhatukam? What is Ardhadhatukam? All this we must have studied before, right? Without that, how we can discuss? What is Sarvadhataka? Thing and shit.
Thingshit.
Inkshit.
Thing, shit, Sarvadhatukam. So, Padichala revise pandadilla. I mean, no revision at all, right?
Hmm.
Yes, whatever you study, don't revise. Yes, you're saying. You
I
just,
am revising, Guruji. It was a mistake.
you just listen and then forget. Very good. I'm also teaching and then forgetting. So, kru plus trich is it's an adadhataka pratyaya. Thing should saradhatakam, the rest are adadhataka.
Hmm.
So, kru and yatra is adadhataka pratyaya. And trich pratyaya is added to the dhatu, denoting the person who does the action, the kriya, denoted by the verb. Kru means to do. Therefore, you get doer. Doer is referring to the person who does, the one who does action. Who does is called doer. This being Adadhataka Pratyaya, it can to do Angakarya, Kru will become Kar, therefore Kru get Kartru. Kartru is a verbal derivative, Krudanta Pratipadikam, and that is Vikaranta Shabda can be declined Karta, Kartaru, Kartaraha. Kru Dhatu is Anit Dhatu, therefore this Adadhataka Pratyaya, Valadi, no Ittagama. That you have to remember, only when you remember the question of it and will come. We don't remember, then what? Right?
Yes, sir.
Only when you remember, there's a problem. When you don't remember, no problem, right? It is Valadi or not? Huh?
It is Valade.
Yes, it is Valadi.
What is Val? We don't know. Class has become really fun. As though this is your first class to Sanskritam. Because so far you have been dipped in Shatra and Shamek, suddenly came out to another pond, another topic. So other topic I forgot. So என்ன பண்ணலாம்? What shall we do now?
Sorry about that.
Okay, Valadi or not? What is Val? Okay, what is Val? What next question? What is Val? Val na naik kolekada Val illa. What is Val? What is Val? Pratyahara.
Pratyahara starting from Hayavarat, that word to
Hayavarat.
the last.
What? Yeah, tell me what are the letters covered?
So all the class consonants and the sibilants.
So Pratyahara itself is having problem now. Okay. Difficult. Well
One
covers
includes like
all.
fifth letters, fourth letters, third letters.
We don't have to say 5, 4, 3. It's simple. We can say in just one line. We have seen well the Adadhataka Pratyaya, Valadi, Ittagama in Tatavatu elaborately. All the examples I did.
Mm.
I-
Mm.
Definitely, you would not have even written a single page of homework, I think. Oh, what to know? I do all my classes and notes I have sent, and notes also will be somewhere as download, some waste. Download will be waste will be there. Never downloaded, never seen at all. Hmm.
No, Guruji, I've seen, downloaded and written.
Yeah, last
So
week's I did Guruji. Last week's homework I did.
okay, see, because your people are there, that's why I do. Otherwise, I would not do the class also. Okay. See, people show some interest. That's why also I show some interest to teach. Otherwise, I will do my swadhyaya. My swadhyaya is my sadhana. Okay, anyway. See how much patience the teacher also requires. Huh? It should be inspired by the
Yes,
student.
tremendous.
Well, referring to all the letters except yakara. Simple.
Mm.
However it starts,
Hmm.
that ya is excluded up to lakara. Covers all the consonants
Mm.
except yakara. Yakara is not a vowel. Simple. So valadi adadatuka pratyaya. Take ittagama. Tatavatu nishtha pratyaya, where we saw Adadatuka pratyaya, ta pratyaya, content is ta, Malik tavatu, so many pratyas, tva pratyaya, we saw lyap, right? And tavya, that are not going to come in this case. Tavya, kritya pratyaya, aniyar, tuman, which is not a kritya, I'm just saying. All these pratyas. So from this, we have seen these pratyas these are valadi. This is not valadi, this content is here, and these are valadi.
Mm.
And this is not. So Valadi Adadatuka Pratyaya will take Itagama provided Dhatu is said. All those things we have seen.
Mm.
Now here it doesn't take because it is Dhatu is on it. Whereas in the case of and Trich Pratyaya, it's Krit Pratyaya added to the Dhatu in the sense of denoting the performer of the action. Therefore, translation would be Kartri is the doer. And Vikaranta Shabda, you can decline Karta, Kartaru, Kartaraha. Kad plus Trich Dhatu, Trich Pratyaya. Kad is a state dhatu, therefore, Trich being a Adadhatuka Pratyaya, it will take Itagama, Itru. Can it cause Angakarya? I don't know whether you remember what Angakarya is. Huh? Not Anga means not Ashtanga Yoga. Huh? What Anga? What Angakarya is? Iganta will take Anga, Rupada, Rasvaikupada will take Guna. Iganta will take Guna, Rasvaikupada will take Guna. That's what Angakarya is. Who become Bo, Bhavati, Angakarya. Okay, I will not explain, you must be knowing. So here it is a set dhatu, therefore Ittagama comes. No, here no Angakarya possible because the last letter is not a ik letter and penultimate is not a short ik. It is Dirgha, therefore nothing happens. Therefore, Kaditru, get Kaditru now. Prakaranta Shabda referring to the person who eats, the eater. Ear in English, ear pratyaya. Kadita, Kaditaro, Kaditaraha, like that you can decline it. So this is what in the first line of my document says, in general, the krit pratyas are added to the dhatu in the sense of denoting the karta, the sense of denoting the karta. Karta is denoted. And the rule is kartari krit is a sutra. See, I thought of teaching you some this introducing sutra. Unless you remember what we studied, difficult. You won't able to understand at all. to remember. Because certain things we have to, when we study Sutra means these are understood and only Sutra we go. Okay, so this is Utsarga, this is general. Kartari Krit is a Sutram, in fact, Kartari Krit. Kartari Arte Krit Pratyaha Dhatoho Paraha Bhavati. Krit Pratyak is added to the Dhatu in the sense of denoting the Karta. Among the Krit Pratyas, we have some Pratyas, a collection of Pratyas, which are called Kritya Pratyas, which are added in the sense of Bhava and Karma. You know what Bhava Karma? Bhava is Bhave Prayoga, pure action is indicated Bhava, and Karma is Karmani Prayoga. Like in the case of this example, what we saw just now. Chatrena Pataha Likyatam. Okay, just take simple, same example, but simple one. Kartari and Chatraha Patam Likati. This is Kartari Prayoga. Karmani Latlakara would be Chatrena Pataha Likyate. This is Karmani Prayoga. Right? Then Chatraha Asati. Students loves, a student loves. Asdatu, which is Akarmaka Dhatu. Chatrena Asyate. So the Prayoga is Bhave Prayoga. Because Bhava is Akarmaka Dhatus, cannot take karma. Therefore, Bhave Prayoga. This is Karmani Prayoga. Karma is that, therefore, Pataha. Chatrena Pataha Likyate. Karmani Prayoga. Dhatu is Akarmaka Dhatu. And Karma and Karmani Prayoga. Karma will take Pratama Vibhakti. Karma is Abhigitam. Whereas here, what is Abhigitam? Asyate, by that. Karma not there. So it refers to only pure action. Laughing is done by the student. Asyate. Only laughing is highlighted. That's called Bhava. Bhava Artha means pure action is indicated. Karmani Prayoga, Bhave Prayoga. Sometimes Sakarmaka Dhatu, when karma is not there, that also can be Bhave. Like Chatraha, suppose I say not Patam Likati, just Likati. Here, even though Lik Dhatu, Sakarmaka Dhatu, karma not there. That is my Vivaksha. That depends on the speaker. So Chatrena Likyate. The Prayoga is Bhave Prayoga. Even though Dhatu is Sakarmaka Dhatu. Understand? This is what Bhave Prayoga, Karmani Prayoga. I think you know what Bhave Karmani. In the sense of Bhava and Karma, Kritya Pratyas are used. So this is an exception to the first one. The first one says Krit Pratyas, Utsarga it is. Krit Pratyas in the sense of denoting Karta. Second point is, among the Krit Pratyas, we have a set of Kritya Pratyas which are added in the sense of Bhava and Karma. Right? Bhava Karma. Understand?
Yeah.
So, and we have 7 Pratyas. 7 Pratyas are there, Kritya Pratyas. Krit Pratyas are many. Krit Pratyas are so many. With Sutrapata, it is covered in the section 3192 to 34. In fact, all the 4 sections of the 3rd chapter, they cover Krit Pratyas. There we have a small section, small subset, that is Kritya. Only these 7 Pratyas are there. What are they? Yat, Nyat, Kyap, Tavya, Tavyat, Aniyar, and Kerima. These 4 plus 3. These 3 pratyas, if you take, content of the pratyaya is ya only. Yat content is ya. Nyat content is ya. Kyap content is ya. Here yat pratyas All these are what pratyas? Sarvadhatukam, Radhadhatukam.
Ardhadhatu.
All are Radhadhatuka. It is
Ardhadhatuka.
not a thing, it is not shit. Where is shit? Shakara is ita letter, not that, right?
Hmm.
These are not shit pratyaya. No ish, shakaraya. All these are Adadatuka pratyaya. So first pratyaya is yet takara is just ita letter. Content is here. Here nakara, mudanya nakara, nit. Therefore, angakarya would be, you have to remember the angakarya, what will happen? Special angakarya when the pratyaya is nit. That will happen. And the content of pratyaya is here. Here kepa, it is a kit pratyaya. Content is here. Similarly, tavya and tavyat. Tavyata takara is only for this pratyaya is for swara. Swarartha this pratyaya is that. But anyway, the pratyaya is that much you note. Content is tavya only. Similarly, we have another pratyaya, aniyar. Content is aniyar. Repa is ita letter. Kelimar, another pratyaya. There kakara is ita letter. Therefore, yelima is the content. Okay, these are the 7 pratyayas. You can take any dhatu, add the pratyaya, then you get the krudanta. Now question comes, can we add all the pratyaya to the dhatu and we get each dhatu, then it means we will have the 7 pratyayas are there, therefore 7 forms, right? Yes or no?
Hmm.
But it is not. You cannot add all the 7 pratyayas to the same dhatu, you cannot add. You have to decide which pratyaya can be added to the dhatu. Now, that is which pratyaya can be added, that condition that comes only when the content of the pratyayas are same. Please follow what I am saying. Here the content of the pratyaya is same.
Hmm.
Therefore, we cannot add all these 3 pratyayas, for example, to the dhatu. Depending on what the dhatu is, one of the pratyaya alone it will take. One of the pratyaya. That is, those pratyayas whose content is same. Among those pratyaya, only one of them the dhatu will take, not all the 3. Based on some conditions that we will see what conditions later. Similarly, tavya and tavya, the content is same. Therefore, we cannot add both the pratyayas to the dhatu. Only one will be added, depending on the condition to the dhatu. Whereas aniyar is only one, therefore it can be added to all the dhatus, no problem. And kelimar, that is also only one, can be added. Only for this ya and tavya. Only this for 5 pratyayas. These first 3 pratyayas, the contents are same. Therefore, depending on the dhatu, only one of them can be added. Not all the 3. Similarly, only one of them can be added. The tavya. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, you will not have 7 forms. One of them, one form. One of them, second form. And these 2, 4 forms only you will get for a dhatu. You understand?
Yes.
Makes sense, right?
Hmm.
That we
Yes.
will see. I will say, if a dhatu is ending with a vowel, dhatu ending with a vowel, ajanta dhatu. Ajanta dhatus will take yat pratyaya, sarul. So yat, in fact, that is what I read at 3197. Acho yat. Like bhu dhatu, for example. Bhu dhatu ending with
Oh,
a bhu,
Bhavya.
a vowel, right? Ach.
Vowel. Hmm.
Therefore, it will take yat only, not nyat, not kyap.
Hmm.
Among the 3 dhatu, 3 pratyas, whose content is same, that alone we are discussing, okay? So it cannot take nyat and kyap, it will take yat only. Among this Tavya, of course, Tavya one among them, that this Tavya Pratyaya will come. This Tavya you can, in fact, for our practical purposes, no, you can skip that because this is only for Swararth. This Pratyaya is for the sake of some Swara is not required for us. So Tavya we can take only one. So Bhudatu plus Yat, it becomes Bhavya. We'll see how it becomes. Bhu plus Tavya, Bhavitavya. Bhu plus Aniya, Bhavaniya.
Mm.
Like that, you can add. So the point is only one among the pratyayas here. When the pratyayas have the contents same, that depends on the dhatu. As I told, for example, Ajanta dhatu takes yat pratyaya. Okay. So these are San pratyayas, these are the kritya pratyaya. Any doubt? And these are Adadhatuka pratyaya all are, and these are not Valadi, therefore no Ittakama. What about Tavya? It is Valadi.
Valadi.
It will take Ittakama. What about Aniya? No Ittakama.
Okay.
Right?
Mm.
Now see the example. Kru plus Tavya, for example. Tavya, Ardhatuka pratyaya, Dhatu is that is Dhatu, Kru Dhatu, which is the Anga. Anga ending with the equilator. Therefore, Igantasya Angasya Gunaha Bhavati, Kru will become Kar. And Kru Dhatu, Anit Dhatu, Tavya, Ardhatuka pratyaya, Valadi, Ittakama will not come. Dhatu is Anit. Therefore, only Angakarya you do and then join Kartavya. Right? Kartavyam. For example, Kartavyam karma. Right? Karma is Karma Kartavyam.
Should be done.
Should be done. Right? In Gita, we have Karmano, Happy Bodhavyam. Bodhavyam. What is that? Bodhavyam Tavya. Bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha. Akarmanascha bodhavyam. Dhana karmano gatihi. Bodhavyam. Sandhi happens. Of course, Sandhi we have to see. Bodhavyam, Buddhatu, Tavya, Sandhi happens. Sandhi you must be remembering. We have dealt elaborately Sandhi. Here no Sandhi, just joining. So Kartavyam should be done. Karma in Apumsakalinga. Therefore, Karma Kartavyam. Karyam Kartavyam. Namaskaraha Kartavyaha. Prarthana Kartavya. Right? So like that. You'll do a lot of examples later. Kridatu. Now, different Kritya Pratyas, this we can add because the content of these two are different. Therefore, can be independently added. Kru plus Aniyar. This is not Valadi, therefore no Ittagama, but Angakarya can happen. Aniyar is Adadhatuka Pratyaya, it is not a Kit Pratyaya, Angakarya happens. Okay, so Kru will become Kar becomes Kara, Karaniya, and Nattom happens, don't forget. All the whatever we have learned, if you forget, then you cannot do all these things. Please note. Why now? How Natam happens? Repa is there. Same Padam. And Mudanya Dantya Nakara is there. Padanta Dantya Nakara intervened by letters which are permitted. Permissible letters. Therefore, Natam happens. All these are connected, whatever we have learned. If it remains disconnected somewhere, then problem. Karaniya. Kru plus Nyat. Kru is ending with what letter? Kru, Dhatu. Vowel, right?
Yeah.
What did I say? Vowel ending dhatu will take yet only, I said, right?
Mm. Mm.
Yes or no? That's what I said in the beginning.
Yeah.
Acho yet. But here it's taking nyat. It means among the vowels, if rikara is there, then it will take nyat exception. Acho yet is correct. But there is an apavada. Halor nyat. Okay. If it is rikara, then it will be nyat. Understand? It is nyat exception. So like that we will have exception and all those things. That's what they did. It makes the study interesting. So when the dhatu is ending with a consonant or a rikaranta, then don't add yet. It be nyat. Yet the nyat pratyaya, nit pratyaya. So may I ask what is the difference? This is yet, this is nyat. Oh, nyat content is anyway is yeah only. And why this? What significance is nakara is that you have to tell. Nakara is what is significance of nakara? Nakara as a eighth letter causes angakarya, which is vruddhi. If the pratyaya is nit pratyaya, then this ach at the end will take vruddhi adesha, not guna. Kr become kar when trich pratyaya visa, kartr. But here it is kr plus nyat. Ajanta dhatus will take vruddhi adesha. Therefore, kr will become kar. And content of nyat is
Yeah.
From that only you get karya. Tasya karyam na vidyate. Karyam means that should be done. That is why it's called a karya. What is a karya? Work means work this, that should be done. Karyam. You can decline in all the gender. Karyam, karye, karyani. Karyaha, karyo, karyaha. Or karya, karye, karyaha. Possible, all gender. But all the words in all the gender possible, depending on what it denotes. These forms, kartavya, karaniya, karya, for example, these denote karma, object. Kartavya means should be done. What should be done? Doesn't refer to the karta. Referring to karma.
Action, karma.
Referring to karma means object. Kartavya. Understand?
Yes.
So, pratidinam, prataha, prarthana, kartavya. Pratidinam, prataha in the morning, prarthana should be done. Should be done in that sense. Prarthana kartavya. Prarthana is that which should be done. That's a karma. Karma in Pratama Vibhakti. That is why it said it is used in karmani. Therefore, kartavya, all these the kritya pratyas, they are used to refer to karma. Understand? So, Jaskrudhatu, an example we have seen. So we have three forms now. Pakrudhatu, kartavya, tavya pratyaya, yat pratyaya karya, and aniyat karaniya. Kelimer is only specific that we will see. The context comes. Okay. Now, next question: in what sense these pratyas are added? Praisha. Praisha means order. Or atisarga, permission. That's what I said. Like a lot and ling, agnya, and prarthana. Praisha atisarga. The same sense, lot and ling also used. Then praisha atisarga prapta kaleshu. Prapta kala means it is a time for doing a thing. Therefore, in that sense, the time to wake up, we say. Therefore, in that, for example, I'm saying, Prapta kala means time is Prapta for doing the appropriate thing. And Arharte, eligibility. Arha is Yogya, eligibility. Arharte, we'll see that. Shakyarte, Shak Dhatu. Shakyate, capability, ability. Eligibility is different. Shakyartha, in the meaning of Shakya, Shakyam was capable. And Avashyakarte in the sense of that which is necessarily to be done. In all these meanings, the pratyas are used. The Kritya pratyas are used. In the context, you have to see what meaning is. The context, you have to see. Use the examples. So, Presha Atisarga Prapta Kala Hargata Yogyarte Avashikarte. You may ask, what is the problem? Will it be in all the meaning? No. If it is, for example, Avashikarte, then certain things will happen, certain things will not happen, something like that is there. So, that we will see when the context slowly. But this is a sense. In this sense only, the Kritya Pratyas are used. So, number one, Kritya Pratyas are added to the dhatu, denoting karma, right? Denoting karma. And seven Kritya Pratyas are there. So, depending on the dhatu, depending on conditions, pratyas will be added. Not all the pratyas, dhatus having the same content, the pratyas having the same content, among the pratyas, only one will be added. So, therefore, yat pratya, ya, and tavya, and aniyar, and yerima. Among the yat, among the ya pratyaya means referring to this three. Tavya referring to this two. Aniyar is distinct. Kelimar is another distinct. So only these four, one among the first three, and one among the next two, and this will be added to the dhatu. Therefore, we will get forms and referring to karma, right? What tense? There is no tense. There is no bhutakala and all. This should be done in that sense. Ling lot. What is ling lot? It's called moods. They are not kala vachaka. They are prakara vachaka, right? It's called moods. So that's in what meaning Preshyati Sarga, which is same as Ling Artha, Lot Artha. In addition to that, Prapta Kala, Hargarte, Yogyarte, Shakyarte, Avashikarte, Krityaha, Dhatoho, Paraha, Bhavanti. Okay. Now, slowly one by one. Yat Pratyas can be added to Ajanta Dhatu. This is Utsarga. This is Utsarga. General rule. Acho yat. Ajanta Dhatu will take yat pratyaya. Later we will say with the exception of R. And some more exception we will say. Exceptions are exceptions. That slowly we will see. This is the general rule. Now ni plus yat. Ni dhatu is Ajanta or not? Ni dhatu, ji dhatu, kshi dhatu, shru dhatu, kri dhatu, pu dhatu, lu dhatu, adipurvaka ing dhatu. All these are Ajanta dhatus. Yes or no?
Yes.
Therefore, yat pratyaya is added. Adipurvaka ing dhatu. Ing is also, E is a content. Yeah, the dhatu E. Nekara is ith letter. Don't think it is a halanta dhatu. Dhatu is E only. This is ith letter. No, yat being in a sar, other dhatu ka pratyaya, C which is other baladi. No, therefore no itagama. And this is Ajanta dhatu, therefore Angakarya possible. Iganta, if it is Iganta Anga, then Angakarya happens, right? Dhatu ending with ik letter will take Gunadesha,
Guna.
not ye. Depending on the letter.
Gunadesha.
If it is Ivarna, then Ekara. Uvarna, Okara.
Ukara.
Livarna, Ar. Livarna, Al. We know what are Guna letters, right?
Yes.
The Gunadesha will happen. In the place of the vowel Gunadesha, respective Guna letters will be the Adesha. Therefore, Ni is there. Ni is Ivarna. I, Dirga Ikara. So that will be replaced by Ye. Therefore, Ne plus Ya, Neya. Ni means to lead,
To take lead.
to lead or to take, right? Neya means should be taken. Neya should be taken. What Neya? Maybe in the context, whatever it is. Rataha, Neyaha. Rata should be taken. Something like that. Understand? Neyaha. Next example, G plus Yat. Jayaha. Jayaha means should be conquered. Yuddhaha. Jayaha.
Jaya.
Yuddhaha Pullinga. Therefore, Jayaha. Yuddha should be. Yuddhaha Jayaha. Dharma Yuddhaha Kurukshetre. Yaha Yuddhaha. Yaha Yuddhaha Bhavati Saha. Yuddhaha Asmabhihi Jayaha. I'm just saying, iti Arjunaha vadati. That Yuddha should be conquered. Asmabhihi by us. So Yuddhaha Jayaha, right? Chidatu. Pariksha Jaya. I'm just saying Pariksha, examination. Jaya means should be conquered, should gain victory. Similarly, Kshi is Ksheya. Kshi means to decay. Ksheya. Kshi becomes, yes, Shu. Shu dhatu, Ukaranta dhatu, Ajanta dhatu, it becomes Shro. Guna happens. Shro. Shru plus Yat. Then Shro plus Ya. Shouldn't be Shroya. Shru becomes O. Therefore, Shro. Shro plus Yat, Shroya. How it would be Shravya. We have seen in the context of Sandhi. Maybe Sandhi, I don't know whether we have seen this rule. This is a Sandhi rule. That's one sutra, Vantoyi Prataye. Here, Ya is, we'll see that later. For this one, once this thing, I don't have to explain the Sandhi. If you understand, I will, it's okay. Otherwise, we will see that Sandhi later. This is when Yakaradi Pratyaya follows, right? Then if you have Yakaradi Pratyaya follows, and if we have a Dhatu ending with O or Au, O will take Avadesha, Au will take Avadesha. So Au and Au comes in the context of? Exactly. So that Ayari Sandhi is extended to even for the Yat Pratyaya, not Yat Pratyaya, Pratyaya. The Pratyaya become Pratyaya beginning with Yakara when it follows the Dhatu ending with O or Au. O will be replaced by Au, and Au will be replaced by Av. You understand?
Yes.
So here I think in the Sandhi table must be there. We have seen all the sample. Gavyam is the example. In fact, we have seen. Must. You have Sandhi chart. அது எங்க கிடக்குதோ தெரியல யாருக்கு தெரியும் அது இருக்கா இல்லைன்னு கூட தெரியாதா we don't know whether it exists or not. You remember Sandhi chart? Once upon a time we did. Lord, how many Sandhis you have done? All the Sandhis there in the Sandhi, in the vowel Sandhi, in the beginning itself, this would be there. Sutra is Vantoyi Pratyaya. Sutra, leave it. When Yakaradi Pratyaya follows, Okara will be replaced by Au, and Aukara will be replaced by Au. What happened to my screen? Okay. Can you see my screen now? Completely?
Yeah.
Okay. Something happened. Vantoyi Pratyaya, that is a sutra. Anyway. So, we are seeing in the Sandhi chart, I'm just trying to open that and something happened. Okay. Anyway, that we will see later, don't worry. If you have Sandhi chart, you can see and let me know whether you could found it. Got that. Otherwise, I'll do later. So, Shavya you get. Kri, see, this is where we have to apply the Sandhi, etc. Sandhi, Angakarya, etc. It should not be isolated. All these are connected. Everything, Sandhikarya, Angakarya, all these are connected. Connectedly, you have to remember things, not in isolation. Okay, next one is Kri Dhatu. Kri Nati, that ninth conjugation. Kri plus Yat. Kri will undergo Guna. That will become Ye. Kri become Kre. Then Kre plus Ya. It is Ye, not O. Therefore, Kreya only. If it is O or O, then O will be replaced by O. O will be replaced by Av. Here it is not. Ye only. Therefore, Kreya. What is Kreya means? Kri to buy.
Selling something that should be sold. Vikri, Kreya.
Kreya means to
Should be bought.
no. To buy is Vikri. Vi Purvaka. Vikriya is Vikri is to to sell. Kri is to buy. Yeah. I said buy, no? Yes.
Buy.
Yeah. Kri to buy. Yes.
Yes.
Kreya means
Worth buying.
that which should be bought. Worth buying or whatever, that is depending on the Yaksha context. So Kreya is that which should be bought. Okay. Pustakam Kreyam should be bought. Shakani Kreyani. Shakani Pumsakalinga. Kreyani. Somebody Pu Dhatu. Pu plus Yat. Pu is Ukara. That will take Guna. Pu will become Po. Po is O. Therefore, followed by Yakara di Pratyaya, it will be replaced by Au. Pavyam. Pu means to purify. Pu is to cleanse, purify. So, Pavyam means that which should be purified. Paniyam Jalam, we say. No, Pineka Pani means that is purified. Peyam. Pavyam. Pavyam means that which is purified or which should be purified. Pavitram, that meaning will come. Somebody Lu means to cut. Lu, that becomes low. Low become love. Lovyam, that which should be cut or which deserves to be cut, which is yogyarte, right? Deserves to be cut, which is necessary to be cut. In that meaning, whatever meaning I have given before here. Avashakarta, they are that which can be cut, right? So, lavyam. Then similarly, adipurvaka e, ing dhatu e plus yat. E will become guna, ye. Then adi
Guna.
plus ye, yan sandhi, adye, adyayam. Adyayam means
Adye.
that which should be
To be studied.
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 Adyayam swadhyayaha adyetavyaha. One famous vakya is adyetavyaha, tavya pratyaya. आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः श्रोतव्यः मंतव्यः निदिध्यासितव्यः तव्यः तव्यः तव्य प्रत्यय right कृत्य प्रत्यय famous vakya from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So adyayah, in fact this comes adyayah adipuruk ing dhatu adyayah adyayah adhyapika adhyapaka, right? All adipuruk ing dhatu, from that only get adhyapayati, right? Here adya is that which should be studied. Adyayaha, Vedaha, Adyayaha, Sanskritam, Sanskrita Vyakranam, Adyayam should be studied. Understand? Similarly, if, okay, Kadat I cannot do. Any other Ajanta Dhatu, you remember? Bhu Dhatu,
Bhavya.
yeah, Bhavya, you get Bhu become Bhu, Bhavya. But we have to remember the exception whether it will take or not. Okay. Sometimes I will do it and later exceptions may come. That's why I'm not adding this all. Bhudat, of course, it will come. Don't worry. That will come. Bhu is, that's fine. Bhavya. Bhu plus Yat. Bhu will undergo Angakarya. Bhu will become Bo. Bo plus Ya. Bo will become Bo. Yeah. Then we have exception. Rivarnanta Dhatu and Halanta Dhatu will take Nyat. It's an exception. Now, even though the Pratya's content is same, but this is exception, right? Nyat is content is same, nyat and all, but nyat pratyaya is added to dhatus which are ending with rikara or hal consonant.
Alanta.
So alanta. So kru plus nyat angakarya is different, not same. Kru is nyat is nit pratyaya. So therefore it will cause vriddhi adesha. So kru will be replaced by ar, not kar. Therefore you get karya. Karya means that which should be done, or which can be done, or which deserves to be done, or that as an agnya, or prarthana in the all that meaning. Right? Understand?
Yes.
Okay. The previous one example I remember, I can add. We have a dhatu gai plus yat. Gai is ejanta dhatu. What will happen to ejanta dhatu? This later we will see, but here it is out of place. But anyway, gai will become ga, not guy.
Guy?
Not guy. Not guy and all. Gai will is agent dhatu when followed by a pratyaya, which is not a shit pratyaya, then which in fact doesn't shakara not at the beginning as it letter. It will be replaced by a plus ga plus yat. Now here what will happen? That a of ga will be replaced by e. We have not seen that rule. We will see later. Then after that, e now follows. E is followed by yat. Therefore, it will cause angakarya. G will become
Yeah.
Then you have Geya. Geya means that which can be sung. Geyam, Gita, Nama, Sahasram,
Mm,
Deyam, Dina, all those things in Bhagavindam, right?
mm,
Geyam, Gita. Gita which should be sung. Geyam, Gita. Deyam. Even in Taitya we have Shraddhaya, Deyam, Ashraddhaya, Adeyam, Hriya, Deyam, Briya, Deyam, Dadatu, Deyam should be given. This is okay, for Akaranta Dhatu, Ajanta Dhatu. We will do that. I think I have done separately the example for this. Follow, right?
mm,
So therefore, Hru will become Har, Harya. Harya meaning Hru means Harati, takes away. Harya, that which be taken. Pat Dhatu, Pat plus Nyat. Patya, that which should be studied.
Studied.
Pataha, Patyaha. And Vachdhatu, which means to speak. Vakya, right? Vach will become Vachya. Because it is Nit Pratyaya, therefore Upada will take Vriddhi, A will become A, Vach. And after that, Vach, Chakara, Kutvam will apply. Chuhu. Chakara is followed by. Chakara is followed. Okay. What will happen that we will see. That is not Kutvam. Yeah, Kutvam will happen, but different Kutvam. That we will see later. Vakya will happen. Okay. Similarly, Anchitatu, Anchaya. And Tavya and Aniyar, I am not considering Tavyat. And Tavya and Aniyar can be added to any of those. Tavyat and Aniyar. Tavyat when you add, Tavya when you add, Ni plus Tavya, Tavya Adadatu Prataya Valadi, it will take Itagma if the Dhatu is set. Therefore, Ni plus Tavya, Ni plus Netavya is equal to Netavya. That which should be,
Led. Taken.
yeah, that which should be taken. Netavya. Then Aniyar, that which should be same meaning. Same meaning. So, Ni plus Aniyar, Ni will undergo Angakarya, Ni will become Ne, then Naya, Nayaniyar. Nepa is also it, Nayaniyaha. Nayaniyaha means, same meaning, Ni means to lead. Same meaning. Therefore, Nayaniya, Netavya are okay, understand. So the Neya, Nayaniya, etc. More examples on this we can do. And here I have written a note. Chakara will or Jakara will be replaced by Kavarga letter. It is Kuttum, but different Kuttum. That also at the end of the document I have elaborated what is that Kuttum. Kuttum, you remember Chavarga when followed by Jal or at the end of the Padam. Chavarga is replaced by Kavarga. Like in the context of in the context of that is like Jalamuch, etc. Those shabdas we have seen. Jalamuch, Payomuch, Vanij, right? When Chavar letter at the end of the Padam are followed by Jal, it is replaced by corresponding Kavarga letter Kuttam. That is one Kuttam. This is another place where Kuttam happens, and a set of rules are there. That is, in fact, I have dealt with it elaborately in the document itself. So Chakara, Jakara, which are Chavarga letters, will be replaced by corresponding Kavarga letters when followed by Nit or Jit Pratyaya. Okay, that we will see. Context will come. It is there in elaborately. So that is Kuttam. So that Kuttam is alone is applied here. Vache. becomes Vakya. Shakara is replaced by Sakara because followed by Nit Pratyaya. When followed by Nit Pratyaya, Kavarga letter will be replaced by corresponding Chavarga letter. This is another Kutta. Okay. Let's stop here. You please go through this. People immediately they will ask for my notes, but they will not write it. You have to write it and only stay in the mind. Otherwise,
Okay.
it will never stay. Whatever I said now. Okay, so we'll stop here. I will not send the notes now. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः